Hi, my name is Ayub, and in this video, I'll demonstrate Qemer. Qemer is an offline coding assistant that's grounded in technical docs. And how it basically works from the user's perspective is that it's basically this uh, command line based tool or CLI tool that users install. And then when they install this tool uh, alongside it, two models get downloaded. The first one, the main one, is this conversational model, the chat model, or what some would like to call a completion model. And then another one is an embedding model. So let me go ahead and like run this tool. And the first sort of screen they're presented with, users are presented with, is this like search screen where they can go ahead and look up any libraries they want. For now, I've only like for this demo, I've only like set up or loaded up two libraries, NumPy and PyTorch. So let me just go ahead and choose NumPy, and then I'm presented with this main screen. And what I can go ahead and do in this main screen is ask any questions I want about NumPy. Since the NumPy package has already, not the package, but its technical docs. So since its documentation has already been, since I've already installed it, I don't need any internet connection whatsoever. I can go ahead and ask any question, and um, what Qemer will basically do is consult this technical documentation to answer any question I have. So one big, like drawback with very tiny models is they have, like sure they're conversational, sure they can talk, but um, like they hallucinate a lot or they don't know much about the world. So a way to mitigate that is this technique called RAG or retrieval augmented generation. So what Qemer does is basically uses that technique, like to answer any question the user has about, like any specific knowledge base. In our case, the knowledge base is NumPy, but it could be anything, any technical documentation. So let me go ahead and ask it a question. How can I, let's say, create a 2D array in NumPy? So what's it's basically doing now in the background is it's basically decided, okay, here are like the five most relevant, like excerpts from the NumPy documentation that I really need to look into, that I really need to read, consult. So it's basically, like trying to read those. And once it's done, it will basically, like give me a sort of summary that I need. So instead of me having to comb through, like the entire documentation uh, looking for, like an answer for my specific question, I have, like a model do it for me. So all all of this happening, like offline. Once everything that's needed, so like the two models that I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure if I did, but yeah, two models get downloaded, and then alongside that is, like any specific technical documentation that the engineer needs. And yeah, I basically have my answer here. This is what it looks like. uh, that's it. Thank you for listening.